Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Konnichiwa Podcast Café, episode 18, where me and my co-host Dan and Yuria talk about random things in English and Japanese. Hi, guys!
Hey!
Hey guys!
Hey!
いらっしゃいませ。今回も始まりました。こんにちは、ポッドキャストカフェ。今回は18回目になりましたね。
はい、元気？
元気よ。
Very, very genki.
あれ、ダンちゃんさ、後ろなんかすごいアーティストみたいな感じなんだけど、後ろに何があるの？
So behind me, this is a bit of a confession time. I'll show you what it is. Basically, one of my hobbies is painting little miniature characters. So, you know,
すごい。
this is sort of what it looks
す
like.
ごい。
It's not the hobby I'm most proud of, but it is very fun, and it's something that you can kind of really forget about everything else and just kind of get in the zone. They're little, you put on some music, and you just kind of, you know, zone out.
すごいね。なんか趣味があっていいよね。
そうだよね。
まいちゃん趣味ある？
趣味は、なんか、ダンちゃんみたいに絵を描いたりとかペインティングしたりとかはあんまりしないけど、なんかちょっと気分転換のためになんかしたいなっていう時はやっぱり料理を作ったりとか、私スーパーに行くのとかも好きなんだよね。
あ、楽しいよね。わかるわかる。
That's a good hobby to have, actually, cooking. Like, you know, there's so much you can do with it, and something that really benefits other people as well in a way that maybe painting miniature figures doesn't.
I mean, you gotta eat, right? But on the other hand, it's fun to do something like solely for yourself.
This is the dude I'm working on right now.
うわ、すごい。
What is that?
So it's from a board game that I was playing with some friends a little while ago, and they come just kind of like completely unpainted. So, you know, one of the fun things you can do is paint them
す
up.
ごい。
Did you actually make that green? So that's something that the color that you put on?
Yes, so I don't actually remember what color it was, but first you have to prime it. I primed it
プ
with
ライマーを塗って。
black and white for the highlights, and then put like a green on top, and yeah.
すごいね。
すごいね。本格的やん。
It's fun. Next time you guys are over, let's do some painting.
Can I make my own character?
So you can actually, like, I don't have a setup to do so, but you can like design a character, 3D print it, and then paint it. Would be a completely reasonable thing to do if you have the setup, but the setup is kind of a pain.
So just better paint something that already exists and put your own colors to it.
Yeah, but there's a lot out there, actually, surprisingly. I'm gonna get you in this hobby, don't worry.
ダンちゃん、その一つの作品を塗り上げるのってどれぐらい時間かかるの？
So it can take a long time. Also, I like to kind of go slowly. Like, for example, this one here, so it might be a little bit difficult to see.
めっちゃ細かいね。
ね。
You have to do like a base layer and then multiple layers of color and then shadows and highlights, and you could do it in as quickly as, 20, 30 minutes if you want to, but it's more fun to kind of take your time and do it right.
すごい。
早くするなら20分ぐらいでできちゃうのはできちゃうんだけど、やっぱちゃんとするときはもっとゆっくりして時間かけてした方がいいんじゃないって言ってる。
すごいね。
Well, now that we've lost half our viewers, what are you guys up to?
そうね、ゆりえちゃんの趣味は何？
趣味はね、つむつむっていうゲームをする。
Ah, it's true. Yudia plays that like Connect, kind of like a Connect 3 type game, right? That's huge online.
あんまり趣味っていう趣味がないんよね。
岩盤浴に行くのも好きだね。
あ、好きだね。温泉とかね。
Camping, right?
キャンプも好き。でもそんなに毎日空いた時間にとかはない。
じゃあ、漫画とかテレビ。
漫画は最近読んでなくて、アニメも最近ネットフリックス見てないね。なんかおすすめがあれば教えてほしいかも、リスナーさんから。
So if any of our listeners have any recommendations for manga or anything that Yuria might get into,Please let us know.
そうそうそう、教えてください。
はい。
そういえばさ、最近ダンちゃんもマイちゃんも誕生日だったけど、どんなことしたの？
Yeah, Yuri is mentioning that Dan and I both have had birthdays recently, and she's asking what we've been doing, what we've done.
My birthday was like a month and a half ago. Your birthday was like literally 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Mai!
そうだ
Oh,
ね。
thanks.
だったね。
So yeah, back in the day, we would do pretty big parties, especially at the bar, we would like invite people over and have a bit of a celebration. We don't really do that anymore. Last year, actually, Dan, you guys organized a little surprise party for me, which was really nice.
It's true. We literally had people jumping out from behind a car to surprise you. Yeah.
That was so nice. ね、去年のサプライズパーティーは本当にサプライズだったね。
あ、そうだったね。舞ちゃん来る時に、先にご飯食べてたんだよね、確か舞ちゃんたちが。で、私、ダンちゃん家の鍵を借りて、デコレーションしたんだよね、確か、ダンの家で。
そうだ。ありがとう。めっちゃ本当に楽しかった。
That was quite an operation, actually, right? Because we went out we had like there were two surprise stages to the surprise party, right? We had the first where we surprised you, me, my wife, and you basically went to dinner, and it was just the three of us or something like that. And then we had a bunch of friends waiting down at the convenience store to like jump out from behind the car, right?
I think we had lunch together, and you were telling me that you had to go home because you had some friends coming over, and so we had to like tidy up a little bit. So I was like, oh, we got to go home and tidy up the house.
I remember what it was. Hold on. Now I remember. So basically what happened was we had a big lunch. We stuffed ourselves. We had this giant lunch. We were stuffed, but we realized that we really didn't plan this too well because we had a surprise party ready to walk to yakiniku from our house.
That's right.
And we were just stuffed, but then I had to pretend that like I was hungry, and really Mai was really like, come on down, I'm really not into this. Come on, we've got to go to yakiniku. And she was like, I felt so creepy because I was like really trying to just like, you gotta eat, you know.
そうだね。そう、大きいランチ食べてからなんかいきなりなんかお家に帰った時にダンちゃんがお腹空いたら焼肉行こうとか言い出してでなんかまあさっきハンバーガーも食べたしあんまりお腹空いてないなとか言いながらしょうがないから準備して、で焼肉に歩いてる最中にみんなが車の後ろからサプライズって言ったんだよね。
私その時行ってないんよ。
そう、ゆりちゃん忙しかったもんね。でも夜は会えたからね。
そう夜早めに行って準備した。
Yeah, so while we were at the yakiniku restaurant for like the first surprise phase, Yuria and another friend went to our house and did a bunch of decorating inside. So when we came home, there was another surprise contingent waiting.
It was really nice. I'm really happy to have friends like you guys. Thank you so much.
It was very fun. Yeah. Were you surprised? I assume you were, but
I had no idea. I was like annoyed that you wanted to go and eat again and and do we have to go? And I got kind of pushed out of the door, and it was fun. It was great.
I felt like quite a creep, to be honest.
私覚えてるよ、その日さ、私多分ね、今ね、その日のと同じ服装だったよ、たまたま今思い出して。
あ、そっか。
で、ダンちゃん家でさ、すごいパーティーみたいなさ、ライティング、パーティー用の
ディスコランプみたいな
ミラーボールみたいなのですごいカラフルになってガンダムスタイルを踊ったの覚えてる。
It's true. That was the night you did somersaults on the floor in the living room.
そうじゃん。
でんぐり返りもしたよ。
でんぐりしたね。It was a fun night. It was a fun night. This year wasn't really quite like that. It was a pretty relaxing day. My husband was off, so I got to spend it with him, which was really nice. But yeah, it was definitely just a little bit calmer than last year.
The only thing that we were able to do, because obviously you're in Tokyo now, my wife and I, we called Mai at we waited until it was 11:59 the day before her birthday, and then tried to we're all about to fall asleep, but we tried to keep the party going.
そう、ダンちゃんとダンちゃんの奥さんが12時に電話してくれて、ハッピーバースデーを歌ってくれた今年。
わあ、いいね。
And actually, ゆりえちゃんからのプレゼントもちょうど私の誕生日に届いた。ありがとう。
よかった。かぶってなかった？大丈夫？
なんかちょっと that was a drama too actually. So the lady from 黒猫ヤマト、佐川急便。
Basically the Japanese UPS.
Yes. So I got a present delivered, and it was a little bit of drama because it had waremono written on it. So it was breakable. And she was at the door and she's like, I'm so sorry, and I wasn't supposed to put anything on it, but we had a really heavy package for somebody else on top of your package, and can you open it right now to check if it isn't broken? そうだからなんか割れ物なのに間違って別のお客さんの重いものを上に置いてしまってすいません、今開けてくださいって言われて、目の前にゆりえちゃんのプレゼントを開けなきゃいけなくて。
Well, that's nice because even though you weren't able to have like a party, you could get the delivery person in on it.
Yeah, the more the merrier, right? So, but yeah, no, the present was all fine and or fine. It was a great present, but it wasn't broken or anything. So, ありがとう。めっちゃ嬉しかった。
大丈夫だった。割れてなかったでしょ？
大丈夫だった。
What was it?
It was, I got some makeup. I got some like really nice setting spray. Yuri is really knowledgeable about makeup and skincare. So I got some nice gifts and I'm super happy.
いや、舞ちゃんの誕生日プレゼントは私初めてじゃない？化粧品関係あげたの多分。
何年か前にシャネルのリップももらったことある。
Chanel number
そうけ、私覚えてない。
そうめっちゃ大きい箱に包んであってで自分でもすごい箱が大きいけど中身ちっちゃいよって言って開けたら
そう私記憶にない。
そうでもすごく嬉しかった。 But enough about me. How about you guys? How did you guys spend your birthdays?
私はだいたいお家でバーベキューしたいって決めてるの。
天気いいもんね、
誕生日の
ゆりえちゃんの日は。
日はそうそういつも天気良くて、今年もバーベキューしたいから舞ちゃん帰ってきてほしいな。
でも6月は日本にいるから多分
本当
来れるかも。
本当よかった。
楽
あ
し
と
みにして
ね
る。
リクエストじゃないんだけど今年じゃなくてもいいし来年か再来年でもいいんだけどちょっと恥ずかしいんだけどさよくちっちゃい子が誕生日にさなんか棒を持って叩いたらいっぱいキャンディーとかチョコレート落ちてくるやつあるやん。
ピニャラ。
ピニャラ。
あれやってみたいんだよね。
Well, Dan, I
誰
feel
か
like
あれどこで買えるの？
Dan, I feel like your wife can make them. I've seen her make them for your daughter's birthday.
Yeah, she's a piñata master. Piñata making master.
本当にマスターなの。
Yeah, it's really, really incredible. It's a lot of work, but
So
we'll see if we can get her to make one. Yeah, what kind of piñata do you want? 形は？
形？もう形はお任せする。
Okay.
ゆりえちゃんだったら何がいいかな。
私はもう何でも。でもね、舞ちゃんからもらった調理器具とかはめっちゃ一回嬉しかった。今でも使ってるよ。
なんかさズッキーニパスタを作るやつでしょ。
ズッキーニパスタはね一回も使ってない。ごめん。舞ちゃんから何年か前にニンニクを潰すのもらったよね。
そうだね。garlic press.
Garlic press is a good. I want to say you've gotten me like a citrus or a lime press before. Is that your thing? Like.
I actually got you and your wife a garlic press before too.
Oh, you did too? Okay.
The one
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the citrus press is great too, isn't it? You use that all the time.
I do. My wife uses it more than me because I'm very strong, so I just crush the citruses with my bare hands. No, but it's a very good gift. It's something that it's one of those things that you're kind of unlikely to buy yourself, you know? At least I am. I'm not unlikely to get it, but having someone else get it for you is kind of like, oh, this is kind of interesting, kind of fun. It's like a fun utensil.
Well, I mean, you do make a lot of cocktails, so it is pretty useful probably when you need a lot of limes.
I make a reasonable amount of cocktails.
Oh, sorry. not too many.
でもダンちゃん作るカクテル美味しいもんね。
美味しい。
Thank you. I've gotten lazy. Now it's just like, crush a lemon, some gin, some tonic, and call it a night.
多分お店で頼んだらすっごいたくさんのお金払わないといけないぐらい上手。
That basil smash was the one that I liked the most, I
The
think.
basil smash was a lot of fun. It was just a beautiful drink, right? That green, kind of emerald green color is just gorgeous.
いいね。
ね。
You do need a lot of basil on hand, and that can be tough.
You guys have some spices in your backyard. There is basil there?
Basil's just so, like, fragile. You know, all it takes is like a gang of slugs to roll up in your neighborhood, and suddenly, you know how they do, and then suddenly your basil's no more.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. Like, some years it's good, some years it's not. You can freeze basil, which is nice.
知らなかった。バジルって冷凍できるんだって。知らなかった。
できそう。考えたことなかったかな。
It's a good way to make it last because unlike a lot of other herbs, it's kind of, it's quite fragile, you know. I'm not a chef expert by any means. That's chef expert. Maya, that's you.
I don't freeze in a lot of vegetables other than maybe the ones that are already frozen. Like I recently bought some green beans.
私もそんな感じかな、ブロッコリーとインゲンぐらい。
そうそうそう。
あと枝豆。
枝豆いいね。
だいいね。今日はさ、みんなの誕生日だったり、ダンちゃんとかマイちゃんとか私の趣味とか話すことができて、なんかカフェっぽいけど、まだ飲んでる飲み物を紹介しなかったね。
ねえ。カモビールティーを飲んでます。
コーヒー飲んでます。
Water を飲みます。
お水。
I'm trying to stay hydrated here.
そんな感じで、また次回のこんにちはポッドキャストカフェでお会いしましょう。本日も見てくれてありがとうございました。じゃあねー。
バイバイ。
Bye bye.